Len, who's hanging out with us patiently, has his headphones on. He's a teacher. He's ready to go back to school, but for now, he's being a cool rock star musician on an international indie music show. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thanks. So, Lynn, your song "Can't Repeat." Tell us who you are and what you're doing. A little bit about that tune, and we'll take a snippet of it and come back and get deeper with Dave.
All right. My name's Len Cava. I'm an independent artist. Uh, Now with Can't Repeat and Make It a Memory, this was an album I was working on just through the pandemic. Just had more time to record, and Can't Repeat is really about that. It's about the pandemic, trying to really adjust, but also waiting for that time to be free again. So one of the lines is, "We are what we always were." So even though we're going through this, we always have a ways as humans to adjust.
Cool. So I'm gonna go look up that word. Pan what? What was that word again?
Pandemic, yeah.
Never heard of it. No. Okay. So let's check that out, and we'll be right back. Get deeper with Dave.
It's a long road at night. Headlights are blinding you. No traffic lights to slow you down. No, you can never turn back. Wondering where you go from here. There's more ahead that's so unclear. I'll take my chances. Nothing that will take me down. Can we find it on a weekend? Can't repeat what was once and once then. Don't regret what we can't and we are what we always were. Car stalls out on the side of the road. You can see every star in the sky. You find that you're all alone. No one is remotely close by. Pop the hood and find a way. The engine that stalled out on you. Find the fix and turn the key. It's time to get started again. Can we find it on a weekend? Can't repeat what was once and once then. Don't regret what we can't and we are what we always were. It's what you do when you're all alone. Even though don't want anyone get in your way.
So that's some power pop rock right there, man. Reminiscent of, some 90s alternative rock bands and maybe even more recent with like Blink 182, I was thinking of when I was hearing this. Um, yeah, man, a great sound. Like it really fills the ears, when you throw on the headphones, and it's kind of rare in that sense, surprisingly, in that a lot of effort was put into the compression and the mastering and everything, because it's a type of music you can like play this really loud, and there's no harsh tones, there's no random instruments that make you kind of jump like that. So you want to maybe discuss I know his name is Michael Harmon. You want to discuss just the process of producing this?
Yeah, Michael Harmon's great. He works at Studio Crash in Philadelphia, and with the pandemic, he was forced to close too, just like everybody else. But we did this all remotely, so I recorded everything, and then he was able to put it all into Pro Tools and mix it. And we were really in constant communications on different levels and stuff like that. But he really is, I mean, probably one of the best. And I actually work. This is my third album I'm actually working on with him. So definitely
Very
a great
cool.
engineer.
Yeah, man, it seems like your musical life, it's just been a series of inspirations with long breaks in between. And it's I know a lot of other people are like that. Definitely not myself. I kind of compressed it all into about a 10-year period. But yeah, maybe talk a little just about the waves of emotions that kind of inspire you to either step away or kind of come back into like putting a lot of effort into music?
Well, I see. I'm really good by ear. I can hear a sound and be able to pick up my guitar and just kind of roll with it. And a lot of times when I hear that sound, I almost feel what's actually happening in the moment. Like for example, if it's more of like a sad sound, I'm like, I may have lost a grandparent, which I was really close with, and I ended up, really focusing music on that, and then also trying to blend it into things that people can really relate to.
Very cool, man. Very cool. So, what about how does, I guess, playing live kind of factor into your plans, maybe down the road? Is that how do you kind of look at your music as just kind of a piece of art, or do you actually want to like gig consistently in an ideal non-pandemic setting?
Yeah. I mean, I would love to play out live. I do have a shoulder injury I'm dealing with, so I can only play the guitar for, maybe like two songs at a time before it gets really tired. But
Oh,
if I was
wow.
able, yeah, but if I was able to really get a band together, um, and be able to have breaks in between where I could just sing and not play the guitar and give my arm a little bit of rest, that's something I really want to do. And I do have a few musician friends that were thinking of kind of getting involved to do some live stuff
Well, who
someday.
who played all the parts on this stuff?
Me.
Like bass, drums, all that stuff?
The only thing I didn't do was the drums. The drums I used through Logic and through Addictive Drums, kind of like a little blend between both.
Was that Michael that kind of programmed it?
Well, I actually came up with all the transitions, the fills. I kind of just tweaked each section in layers, and then Michael would actually put the sounds over top of the kick and the snare to get it better, kind of raise the levels a little bit. It was amazing. I mean, it was like art watching him do that. But I did have the drum tracks all ready to go.
Awesome, man. That is cool to hear. So yeah, your the website lencava.com. That's lencava.com. It's all your information's up there. Got a little bio about his story, studying English in London, and all this cool stuff in the background and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to say hello to the wife and kids? I'm sure they're watching. I hope.
Hello to my beautiful wife, Caitlin, and my lovely kids. They are just phenomenal. The two girls are a lot like me. And my mom says that's paybacks for all the times I was a pain growing up. So,
That's why I didn't have kids.
yeah. And also my stepson, Tommy.
Excellent. All right, Len. We're gonna move on, man. Thanks so much for.
Thank you,
coming
guys. I
by.
really appreciate it. Take
Yeah,
care.
come back and be a panel guest, man. You could review some other songs with us.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thank you.